Hi, so today I'm talking about what is an implant and what problems can it solve. So what is an implant? Well, you can think of an implant simply as an artificial root. That's really simply what it is. It's similar to a screw. So I'll show you what an exact implant looks like. You see that? You see how small that is? That is a real implant. Now, just to drive home the point, that is exactly what an implant looks like in the bone. Okay? And so the implant has three parts. So there's the actual implant that goes inside the bone. Then there is the part that goes on top of the implant, just like that. And then the crown, or whatever restoration or denture or a bridge, then goes on what we call the abutment. And voila. All right. So what problems can it solve? So the dental implants solve several problems. The first one I want to talk about is replacing a single missing tooth. So just like this shows, you can actually have a dental implant that replaces a single missing tooth. Another great way, there's that front tooth missing. We place a dental implant, we put the abutment that goes over the implant, and then we put the crown. Now, the other thing is we can use the dental implant to solve the problem of multiple teeth being missing. So that would be a bridge. And it looks very much like this. So you have these three teeth missing. We place two implants, and then we place the abutments on the implant, and then we can place the bridge on there. How cool is that? All right, then the implant retained denture for stability and retention. I have been so blessed and honored to have helped so many people. So with the implants, we can either put in two implants to help retain the denture. So two implants is not ideal. I never do two implants. I do at least four, because as you can see over here, on this other model, you actually see four implants, and you can see the anterior posterior spread of the implants. And as you can imagine, this really makes the denture so retentive, and oftentimes trying to get it off is you have to do that with a lot of intention, but that's what you want, right? So I typically go with at least four. Then we have the implant retained hybrid bridge for replacing all your teeth and to give a superior full mouth rehabilitation and a youthful facelift. So what does this look like? So this is the kind of implant restoration that's screwed in. It doesn't come in and out like the previous one I showed you. This is the most premium level of implant dentistry, and it's essentially just a bridge. It just sits on your ridge. We screw it on. The only time you can have it off is when you come in for your regular hygiene cleanings, and we screw it right back on, and you can take it in and out at home. So there you have it. The different kinds of implant restorations and the problems they solve.